Hello, it's Ballroom 23 for a vinyl updates video. It's been a few weeks since I posted my last video, and these are some of the records I've gotten. First off, Death for the Whole World to See. Proto-punk band from Detroit, circa 1975. I'm not sure what the story is, but this record went out of print last year. And I don't know if this is a repress or they found some in a warehouse or what, but I'm really happy to get this record because it is fantastic. If you like the Bad Brains, if you like any kind of punk rock, this is the business. It's the business, baby. Excellent, excellent record. Excellent record. Up next, two Telescopes records. The first Telescopes record, called Taste, reissued on Bomp Records in 2011. That's this year. I don't know, I'm still kind of divided on this record. It's pretty noisy and all over the place. I was expecting something a little more monotonous and repetitive, but this is actually, it's a pretty cool record. It's pressed on red vinyl. Listened to it a few times, let it sink in, and yeah, well worth checking out if you like a lot of the late 80s, early 90s shoegaze, noise rock scene. Taste. And then this is their untitled second record, which is more laid back and drony. This one is a fair comparison to, say, Spaceman 3 or Loop. This was also issued on Bomp Records. It says in 2009. Both these records, I think, are limited to about 500 and 700 copies, respectively. So, if you have any interest in getting the first two Telescopes records, go to the Bomp website, and I'm sure you might be able to find one. Up next is another reissue from a local band from Seattle, Washington. This is The Sight Below. This is their 2008 release called Glider. Sight Below is a one-man band. Band goes by The Sight Below, of course, but the real person's name is Raphael Anton Irizarry, and this was recently reissued by Ghostly International as a 2-record set, and it includes tracks, well, it's the first album, Glider, plus tracks from his first EP and a couple remixes from Panther Du Prince and Biosphere. Really recommend this if you like atmospheric records. Basically, it's him with a guitar and a pulsing drum machine. I guess most of his drum beats sound like a heartbeat. And he basically takes his guitar and pushes the effects, creates an otherworldly type recording. Anyway, I highly recommend this record if you like Aphex Twin, more atmospheric, slow dive. Yeah, but anyway, local artist, amazing, one of my favorite local musicians. Sight Below. See, two Radiohead remixes. This is the more current one that has the Fortet Separator remix, lone remix of Feral, and remix of Good Morning Mr. Magpie. by Pearson Sound Scavenger. And Another Morning Mr. Magpie remix by Nathan Fake. And Bloom remixed by Mark Pritchard and Harmonic 313. And I think Harmonic 313 is also Mark Pritchard, but it's probably the best one out of the bunch. Really like this. This is remix number 2, I believe. Radiohead King of Limbs remix series. Next, a Dog-Faced Hermans record. This one's called Hum of Life from, I believe, 1993. It's reissued on Mississippi Records in 2009. Well worth checking out. Dog-Faced Hermans. If you like skronky guitars, or if you're familiar with the band The X, that's spelled EX. This band also had some members of The X in it as well. Kind of like punk jazz, I would call it. And they do a cover of Ornette Coleman's Peace Warrior. The Big Ball. This is a reprise and Warner Brothers artist compilation. This has got an amazing, well, that's the cover. Back cover's blank. But this has everyone from like the Grateful Dead, Pearls Before Swine, Wildman Fisher, Mothers of Invention, Captain Beefheart, the GTOs, Ed Sanders, Dion, James Taylor, Randy Newman, Neil Young, Joni Mitchell, Tim Buckley, Pentangle. Awesome compilation. Got it fairly cheap. I don't know how common these reprise samplers were, but they used to advertise them in the album sleeves, and I think they were kind of a cheap way for consumers to, or potential record buyers to be exposed to cool bands. Anyway, up next is a reissue of Zabriskie Point. Soundtrack to Zabriskie Point on Four Men with Beards. The movie's terrible, by the way, but it's a great soundtrack. It's got the Pink Floyd, the Kaleidoscope, the Grateful Dead, the Youngbloods, and Mr. John Fahey. Excellent soundtrack. Excellent music. And then up next we have a record from 2011 by the Ohh Sees called Mania. Actually, pretty blown away by this record, actually. See the front. Get a good look at the front, good look at the back. I guess you could just call it acid punk, maybe? Acid punk rock. Really like the songwriting on it. Kind of wacky. Some of the vocals sound like the guy who sings Surfin' Bird by the Trashmen. And then the last 3 songs, or let me just show you the last. It's a 3-sided record, and there's an etching on side 3. I don't know how well you can see that. But on side 3 there's a West Coast pop art experimental band cover called I Won't Hurt You. And they do a cover of The Creation, If I Stay Too Long, which are particularly awesome. Well, that's it. That's the those are my latest vinyl finds. Just want to say I really appreciate this vinyl community and everybody sharing their records and their interests. Like I said, I might try to do a reggae collection and or a Latin American music collection. But just want to say I appreciate all the videos, and hope you're all having a great day. Alright, take it easy.